Hello everyone and welcome to Pep Coding. I hope you all are extremely good. So today in this video we are going to discuss the solution of our next question, that is top k frequent elements, right? So in this question you are given a non-empty array of integers and you are given a value k and you have to find the k most frequent elements occurred in the given array, right? And you have to complete this function and should return the list of k most. So you should return a vector in which k elements are present and that k elements are the most frequent occurred elements in the given array, right? So let's understand the question. For example, you are given an array like 1 1 1 2 2 2 3 3, right? So now the frequency of 1 is here 3, the frequency of 2 is also 3, the frequency of 3 is 2. Frequency means number of times 1 occur, number of times 2 occur, right? So let's suppose the value of k is given as 2. So you have to return a vector in which 2 elements are present and that 2 elements are the most frequent occur. Now the most frequent occur 2 elements are 1 and 2. So this will be our answer, right? Now let's suppose one more 1 is present here and you have to return one element only, right? For example, the value of k given as 1. So you have to return the most frequent occurred element in this given array, right? So now the frequency of 1 is 4, 2 is 3 and the frequency of 3 is 2, right? So now you have to return only one element and the frequency of that element should be maximum. Now the frequency of 1 is maximum, so you have to return a vector in which 1 will be present and this will be our answer. Now 1 is representing that 1 is the most frequent occurred element in the given array, right? So you have to do this. Now let's suppose the value is given as 2, right? So now how can we do this? We will be using a map, right? Now in this map 2 key and values will be present, so the keys will be the elements, right? The keys are going to represent the elements in the given array. So the keys are 1 2 3. The values will be the frequency, that is the number of times a particular element occurred in a given array, right? For example, the frequency of 1 is 2, so the value of 1 in the map is 4. The frequency of 2 is 3, so the value corresponding to 2 in the map is 3. The frequency of 3 is 2, so the value is 2 here, right? Now first you have to create this map. Next we have to implement this question in big O of n log n complexity, right? So we can't use map for iterating, right? So we can't iterate in this map, so we are going to use a priority queue. So this will be our priority queue. Now this is the max priority queue. Max priority queue. Now this max priority queue, in this queue the topmost element is always, the top element is always the element with the maximum value, right? So maximum value. Now we want the maximum frequency here, right? So we are going to do what? We are going to use a pair class. In the pair we are going to take the value and the count, right? So the first value is going to represent the element, second value is going to represent the count. But if I put the pair like this, value count, value 4, the count corresponding to 1 is 4, value count, value count. Now in the pair class, the value are compared on the basis of the first element, right? So it will put 3 2 in the top of the priority queue. Why? Because the maximum value at the first position is 3, but we want the count here. So we will do what? We will implement this pair class in which the first value is going to represent the count, right? The number of times an element is occurred in the array, right? For example 4, and the second value is going to represent the value, the element. So the pairs are like 4 1, right? So 1 occurs 4 times in the array. 3 2, so 2 occurs 3 times in the array, right? 3 2 3, so 3 occurs 2 times in the array. So in this way, on the basis of first value, the topmost element in the max priority queue will be 4 1. So we want this. So we will create a pair class in which the first value is going to represent the frequency, second value is going to represent the particular element, and we will put all the pairs in our priority queue. So we will remove the top k elements from this priority queue. So this will give us the top frequent elements, right? So this will compare the pairs on the basis of the first value, that is the count. So this will give me the k frequent element. So first element is given by this priority queue is this, so I will put this in my answer vector, the second value now, right? So next, this is removed from the queue. Now the second maximum element is 3 2, right? So this is given to me by the priority queue. I will put the second value, that is the element in my vector, and remove this from the priority queue. So I am able to get the k most frequent elements by using this priority queue, right? So this is the approach by using which we are going to solve this question, right? So let's now move to the code part, right? So first of all, we are taking a map, right? So map of type int and int. Let's name this as map. Next, we are taking a priority queue, right? Priority queue. Now this priority queue is of type pairs, right? So this is of type pair. In pair, count and the value is present, right? So let's name this as queue, right? Next is we are going to add all the values in the given array in our map, right? So for int num, let's name it as num belongs to num. So all the elements, put it in the map. If the value is already present, by default the value in the map is 0. So 0 plus 1 1. So for the first time the value would be 1, and if the value is already present, 1 is added to that value. So in this way, in the map, in our map, at the key value all the elements are present, and at the value side the values are incremented each time. So the frequency of each element gets stored in the value part, right? So 2 1. So frequency of 1 is 3, frequency of 2 is 2, frequency of 3 is 1, right? So for the first time the value of 1 is 0. So it will be incremented to 1. For the next time it is incremented to 2. For the next time it is incremented to 3. Similarly, first time it is incremented from 0 to 1. Next time it is incremented to 2. It is incremented from 0 to 1, right? So by default the value in the map is 0, right? So next we are taking the values from the map, right? So for, let's write is at int auto, right? Auto num belongs to map, right? Now in the map, here you can see that in the map, at the first place, that is at the key value, all the elements are present. At the second place, that is at the value side, all the frequencies are present, that is the count are present. So 3 times, 2 times, 1 times, right? So in the pair we have to put count first, that is frequency first, and the value after that, right? So in the queue, right? So in the queue, push a pair in which the first value is the count corresponding to the given number, right? So map at num dot first, it will represent the, for example, first number is 1, right? First number is 1. It will store in the pair class at the first corresponding to 1. 3 will get stored, that is the count of 1, and then the number itself, right? So num dot first and the number itself, right? Right. So at the first place the count will get stored, and at the second place the number itself will get stored. Now all these pairs are get added to our queue, right? So now let's all this pair to our queue. Sorry, here also num dot first, right? So the value will get stored. Now since we have added all the elements to our queue, now we have to remove the k elements from our queue and to put the value in our answer vector. So let's create a vector named answer here. So vector of integer answer, right? This will be of size k, right? Next is for now the order of the elements doesn't matter, right? So let's make it like this. So answer dot push back. Now we have to add in the answer the topmost element of our queue, right? The topmost element of our queue. So let's take the topmost element. It is of type pair. Remove is equal to queue dot top. Now it will give me the topmost element. So add the second part, that is the value, to my answer vector. I don't want the count, I want the value. So add this second part and then remove that pair, right? So q dot pop, right? So pop will remove the topmost element, and in the end return my answer vector. Return type of this function is vector, so return the vector, right? This is the code. Let's try to run it. So we are getting the expected output. I think this is the custom. Let's again try to run it. So we are getting the expected output. Let's try to submit. So all the test cases are passed by our code. Now it may be possible that your test case will not be passed. Your particular test case will not be passed for this solution. Why? Because we are not in the map. We are not concerned about the order of the answer. For example, if we got an array like this, 1 1 2 2 3 4 3 4, right? Now the frequency of 1 is also 2, 2 is also 2, 3 is also 2, the frequency of 4 is also 2. So let's suppose the value is k of is given as 2. Now you may get 1 or 2 as answer. You may get 2 or 4 as answer, right? So the order doesn't matter. So if you got something, any wrong output, then the code is not good, the solution is perfectly right. We will update the test cases so that it will accept all the answers irrespective of the order, right? So if your code doesn't get passed, it doesn't mean that the solution is incorrect. The solution is perfectly fine, only the order is something different, right? So I hope the question is clear to you. So thank you for watching this video. We'll meet in the next video.